One moment it makes you joyful and you're excited about what you're going to see, and then another moment you are frustrated or irritated or annoyed or saddened by something that you see. And sometimes you're going through several of these emotions all at the same time.
The Jam family, where living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam family, the Jam family, yeah. Jam fam, come hang with me.
Mom, you need to buy me this, yeah. Okay? This is the whole living room. The TV is even more expensive than the sofa set, but I'm putting there as the display. But you have to go buy it, gimme. Yeah? Remember this price I'm gonna show you up here, so that's just the display. Look on the price down there, so with the tax added, like a TV. Hello, Wagwan, pick up yourself, whether you're there yard or you're there abroad. Welcome back to another episode of the Jam Fams. Yesterday I went out to my daughter's school for a parent consultation, and I was very pleased to see that the transition from the UK to Jamaica, with all the adapting and all the adjusting that she is doing to the different scenarios and situations around her, did not affect her academic performance. I was very pleased to see, and all the things that the comments from the teachers and things like that. On the other hand, I was a little bit pleasantly surprised in a way to see that parents consultation does not mean the same thing everywhere. I went on the day with my perspective and my understanding of what parent consultation means in the UK, and that is what I was expecting to see. But when I got there, it was not the case. It has some aspects of that, but there was a lot of other things that they've done that's different, and that probably works for them. And so we were able to take part in that. But it brings me to the realization of the different experiences and nuances that you encounter when you live in Jamaica, and the plethora of emotions and experiences that you go through with living here. Sometimes it's just the combinations of different emotions as well. So in one moment it makes you joyful and you're excited about what you're going to see, and then another moment you are frustrated or irritated or annoyed or saddened by something that you see. And sometimes you're going through several of these emotions all at the same time, bringing it out and bringing it to the forefront. And so as we are now living here, we're trying to see how we can make things work in a way that it serves us. So sometimes people might look at us and see how we live, and they have their own thoughts and their perceptions. But I'm never the person who tend to care that much about the way in which people perceive things, so long as I know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how it's serving me. I'm very open to learning new things, and I keep educating myself daily. And I'm having to do a lot of pivoting and adjusting with life in Jamaica as it is currently. And living here can be a challenge if you are reluctant to changing your perspective on life. Living here can become a difficult process for you if you aren't the type of person who is willing to look at how you can allow the situation you're in to serve you. I look at my house and I look at the yard space that I have and the greenery that you can just come out and relax and experience and enjoy the atmosphere that's around you. I look at the sounds. Sometimes it's irritating because I'm used to the nice, calm, quiet in the UK, but here you have that, sometimes that vibrancy of sounds, and it depends on where you live as well. I have the plants and the different fruit trees that are around you that you can just go and pick and harvest and have. I still can't get used to the tooting, the constant tooting of the horns wherever you go, but over time I will get to the adjustment that that's how things work here. I am constantly trying to get ahead of the things that are happening, just so that I can understand, seek to understand how things operate, because although I was born here and grew up here, I left when I was really young, and therefore certain experiences over the decades, I don't recall them, and I can't really identify with them, and some of them I didn't really identify with before when I was living here. So it's a learning curve of adjustment for me. The having to wait and sometimes not finding things that you're used to as a convenience, that's me just having to change about the things that used to be a convenience that I can't necessarily access here, and just find other things that I do. And the waiting, oh my goodness, that's just something that I don't think you ever adjust to, but you just come to recognize that you have to plan out what you're doing so that you delay your own wait. You not delay, but you reduce your own waiting. So you reduce the length of time you have to wait at different places and spaces, because you've got to value your own time and then see how you can work it within the system that you're in. Because I do believe that regardless of the situation and conditions, there are lots of people here who are blooming in this environment that they're planted, and so can we. And it's fulfilling a lot of the things that I wanted that I could not get when I was or could not quite access in the UK at the level at which I can access it now. My peace of mind, the opportunity to just sit and relax, and spend time on the things that I want to spend time on and the things that I want to prioritize. And so these are actually good things that I'm now able to do. And so living here is dependent on how you want to live. Some people want the hectic, rushed life and keep having that experience. Some people want the quiet country life. Some people want the in-between, the suburban experience. It's just about what experience you want and then curating that for yourself. In terms of the shopping experience, I do get quite a lot of the things that we would buy. Some of them you have to pay a premium to get, and so we measure that. But on a whole, living here is quite a good thing. It's a good thing. We just have to see how to work around those things that are an inconvenience, just like we would in any other country. But the sunshine, this peace, the sound of the birds, the raindrops pitter-pattering on the roof, it's a good experience. Coming back and living, because it's not the same as when we used to come and just visit for holidays. Now living and experiencing the ambience and the breathtaking experience that Jamaican can give. And at the end of it, whatever you are in, it's your mindset and your attitude to life that's going to make the difference. And so if it is that you are choosing to come back, make sure you keep that in mind. We finally managed to get
our sofa and
our stove. Hey! So it's going to deliver. You can help, yes? Yes, thanks. Somebody asking if they need help. We're trying to figure out where to put what, how to set it up so we have a nice arrangement. I think the TV could go there. Maybe we could put the 2-piece there, 3-piece here, single piece here. We'll have to see how it goes when we finalize it.
Going to be adding our TV to finalize our living room. So we have a 3, 2, and a 1, and then we're going to put the TV right there or there. We haven't decided yet. So yeah, that's our setup so far. And we have the stove in the kitchen, which we'll show you once it's set up.
So we brought the TV up from downstairs. We're going to set it up. And Madame Electronics is onto it. And we're going to unwrap the sofas and then have a little enjoy before we do anything else. Mm-hmm.
And then we can destroy, and then we can destroy all of this plastic, and then just leap onto it, and
Okay, so should we get on with that now then?
yeah.
Okay.
Look at her go!
Yes! We have sofa.
And this is our first sofa. It's a one piece.
I like. Your turn to put one.
Because someone doesn't want me to cut their sofa, I have to put the low height. It was a very affordable price. And it's good quality.
That's it. You're going to test it out?
This is my bed now.
Ah, you're going to recline there?
Yes. Since I don't have this part that goes up, I can just go like this.
Oh, you don't have the recliner, so you can just lie down.
Yeah. So I can do this while we're watching Life of the Jumper.
Well, let's see which of us going to get to that first to cut that one off. That's not even fair. I haven't even.
That's fine. I just leave funny.
Exactly.
We finally got our oven set up, ready for our Kwanzaa preparation.
Yay. And this is the one we got. In the end.
It's a 30-inch. It has a plug, but we're not able to stretch it over to the socket, so we're going to do it the old style.
So we got ourselves some match because we couldn't find any of our lighters that we packed. And we just need to get the electrician in so that we can set up the plug. There's a outlet at the back of here, but there it isn't a plug. It's just the wiring that was connected to whatever was there before. So we just need to change that wiring into a plug, and then we'll be able to use the self-ignition. But until then, we'll do it the good old-fashioned matchstick way.
Wait, does that mean the oven light wouldn't work?
You can still light the oven using the match.
The light.
Oh, no, the oven light won't work either until it's plugged in.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to try and see if we can get that done. And you're going to be the first to use this stove. So.
And then air frying part of it.
What part of what you're making? You're going to use the air fryer as well? Okay then.
Wait, how do you do it? I'm staying back for my own safety.
I haven't done this in such a long time. But there you go. It's up and ready.
It's up and it's up and it's up.
So You do know it's no different to the stove that you normally would have used, except this is a standalone and the one you would have normally use is a built-in.
And then we have our selection.
So you're the first person to cook on it, and that's the way it goes.
It's so weird because I'm having to bustle.
When we used to use the
I'm having to bustle.
tube.
And then this one I'm just. But not too much, but.
Yeah, it's higher than you thought it would be, isn't it? So it's okay. It's all good. So.
Oh, and this is like when we had in the UK.
Yeah, we have quite a few of them.
Should we share them inside?
Well, it just have one tray at the moment, one rack or shelf. We need to figure out how to buy another one. So we have enough. Or you're going to use the timer?
Yeah. It doesn't say how much is 1 minute, so I'm just going to turn it.
It does. You turn it. I think these are the. Oh, I see what you mean. It just goes 10 and up to an hour. Okay. The good thing is we do have a timer. It's not a digital timer, but there is a timer. Now we'll be able to bake all of the things that we wanted to bake on our Kwanzaa menu,
which we will be showing you soon, so stay tuned.
Jam Fam Tribe, thank you for spending the time with us today. And if you've watched to this point, I just want to thank you. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your support. And thank you for following our journey. And do let us know in the comments below, what are some of the things that you would look forward to or desire to be able to move to Jamaica, or move to wherever the destination is that you want to move to, and to be able to live the quality of life that you pursue.